So continuing on, we're now going to put the data into the arrays. An array is a group of storage locations that all share the same name. So what we have on the user interface, we have two fields where we're going to display the data, but a one-dimensional array is a place in main memory where the data is stored so that it can be used in other places in the program. So up here, I'm going to write it like this. I'm going to declare an array called contestant name. Now, in other languages, I would have to specify how many elements there are in the array. So you would do it something like this, 1 to 5. So you'd be saying that there are 5 elements, and then most languages expect you to say what type of value goes into the array. So you might say, well, it's a contestant name, so I would say it's going to be an array of strings. So what you're saying there is that you have 5 storage locations, they're all going to contain strings, and the group of storage locations is called contestant name. So you've got contestant name 1, contestant name 2, contestant name 3, and so on. Now LiveCode doesn't need you to say that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in as a comment. Sorry, let's go back a space here. I'm going to put this in as a comment. I'm going to say that contestant name is an array 1 to 5 of string. So having done that, I'm also going to put in the contestant age. So by doing this, I'm saying I'm going to have an array. Again, it's going to have 1 to 5 elements. And because I'm talking about their age, let's say I put it in as they're going to be 14 or 15, I've got integer values. And then I'll be able to use these groups of storage locations inside the program, and I'll be able to put the values that go into them into the field so that I can actually see the contents of the storage locations. So within this loop here, which in the first video I said we're going to go round and round here, getting the data for contestant 1, contestant 2, and so on. I'm going to use count, which is counting through from 1 up to the number of contestants. I'm going to use count to indicate which one I'm talking about. So in fact, I'm going to declare count up here. And inside here, I'm going to say I'll need a handler that's going to get me the contestant's name. So I'll put contestant name, and similarly, I'm going to get the contestant age. So I've got a couple of handlers coming up. So I'll just come down here, put in the empty handlers, and I'll get separators with that, and again on, and I'm going to get the contestant's age. There, so I've got 2 handlers. Just move that up slightly so you can see. I've got 2 handlers which will allow me to pick up the data. So I'm going to ask, please enter the contestant's name. And once again, I'm going to use this line here that allows them to press cancel and just crash out of the program, which isn't great programming, but we'll use it. They're going to type in a contestant's name like Robbie. So I'm going to say put it, that's the value, into, and I'm going to put it into my array. So contestant name, I'm going to put it in my contestant name, but I need to say which one. And if you remember, the variable count is carrying which one I'm talking about.